Hey guys, welcome to writing class, okay? So this is on your homework sheet for today in English. It says what? Watch the writing one and creative writing video, that's this. Then you're gonna do page 1 of your Escritura page in your binder and your creative writing in your Bible journal. And maybe you're like, what are you talking about, Miss Jessica? I'm gonna show you pictures here, and then I'm gonna put them into the video, okay? This is your writing page in your Escritura page in your binder. See how it says page number 1? It should have the big A and the number 1 and 2 on it. And then we're talking about the creative writing right after the analysis that you guys did yesterday. Remember we did analysis 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then there's a creative writing section in your Bible journal, okay? So find those pages. I'm about to put up a picture so that we can do that today together, okay? Go ahead and find those pages. Okay, so the first one that we're gonna work on is your Escritura page, okay? Your handwriting page. Because we're gonna start to do it just like once a week, maybe twice a week. We're gonna start to work on our letras de carta and our handwriting and our numbers, okay? So what we're gonna do with this page is, one, you need to do this together. So, do this separate. Stop the video and start at the dotted line and just trace. Trace means to follow the line to warm up your hand, okay? So all you're basically doing is just putting your pen on that line and just warming it up the way that it's asking you to, okay? By following the line. It's not supposed to be pretty. It's not supposed to look like a letter or anything like that. It's just warming up your hand because, you guys, when you're writing letras de carta, your hand is moving in a different way than it normally does, okay? So it's like little exercises for your hand. So that's this section right here. Stop the video and do that. Okay, now you're gonna trace these with me, okay? Trace these with me. When it says trace and practice, that means on the very first one, you're going to do it on top of what is already done, okay? So I'm gonna show you that. But then when it says practice, then you do your own to fill in the spaces, okay? Here's what you need to understand about doing Escritura practice. It is an arte, but it's also important for when you get older to be able to do letras de carta rápido. Okay, letras de carta in English is cursive. Everyone say cursive. Okay, so it's important that you can do cursive quickly. And you're like, no way, Miss Jessica. No way. Yes, it's true, you can. In Colegio and Media, we used to do like little competitions to see how fast you can do your letras de carta. Because, guys, when I was in the university, when I was taking notes when my teacher was speaking, and they speak fast, I took my notes in letras de carta because I can write faster in cursive writing, letras de carta, than I can in regular writing, okay, letras de molde. So, you gotta go fast so that'll help you take notes when you get in the Colegio and Media and in the university, okay? So here we go. Let's do the first one with the letter A. You always, you guys start at the top, okay? And see, they give you a little dot because they don't want you to go past that red line, okay? So you start at the top, you go down to the bottom, back up, and around like that, okay? I'm gonna do another one over here. Start from the top, go down, back up, like that, okay? If they're not super pretty, we're gonna keep working on them, okay? And you don't wanna go too slow, and do not, look at me. You can erase if you want to, you can borrar, but you don't have to, okay? But if you're making them look like this, yes, you need to borrar, okay? But if yours looks like this, a little shaky, I don't really like that one, I'm not gonna borrar because it's practice. But listen, do not lift up your hand in the middle of your letter. You cannot do it like this. No. Do not levantar your hand, not even una vez when you do this. It's just start from the bottom, go to the top, and like that. Start from the top, go to the bottom, and like that. I did start from the bottom first, right? No. Start from the top, go to the bottom, and like that, okay? The inside your line, start from the top, go to the bottom, like that, okay? So go ahead and do your big ones. Your capital letters. Okay, stop the video if you need more time on your capital letters. Now on your lowercase letters, you're just gonna go halfway in the space, right? You're gonna start from the top, do the same thing. Go to the bottom, up and down. Start from the top, go to the bottom, up and down, okay? Start from the top, go to the bottom, up and down. Okay, they're not supposed to take long. Okay, now you can do these words by yourself. What are you gonna do? You're going to practice it on top of the lines to help you, and then do one by yourself. Practice it on this one and do one by yourself. You only need one. Why? Because I don't want you to be frustrated. You haven't learned all these letters in Letras de Carta yet, so it's just practice, okay? Then we're gonna do our numbers. Numbers should be easy, but I honestly hate twos like this. I hate twos like this. That's why they're ugly. You see my ugly twos. So you can do twos like this if you want to. Here's the thing. I know some of you boys, I'm not going to say the name of the boys I know. They do their numbers from the bottom and go up. From the bottom and go up. No. You always start from the top and go down. Start from the top and go down, okay? So you're gonna do your number. You go start from the top and go down. Start here, go around and down. Start here, go around and down, okay? So choose what kind of two you do, and then do your numbers like that, okay? Your writing lesson is over because after that, listen carefully. I will know if you listened or didn't listen when I see this piece of paper, okay? So listen carefully. You practice this phrase on top of the Letras de Carta, right? But then you write it down here in your nicest letras de molde. Up here you trace it in Letras de Carta, and down here you write it in Letras de molde. Why, Ms. Jessica? Because that's a good practice for now, for reading cursive, for reading Letras de Carta, but writing it in Letras de molde. That's good because you need to learn how to read Letras de Carta, okay? So, do not write it in Letras de Carta, only practice it on here, trace it, and then write it in Letras de molde, okay? Now we're gonna do our creative writing section.